right. It's pretty close. Uh-oh. Gotta do it. Get it. Get it. Well. Whoa. Uh-oh. Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going to go on a quest for truth together. First, we're going to find out how that got messed up. Oh, I see. My mistake. Okay. Yeah, it was on a loop, and it wasn't supposed to be, friends. My setup is not very sophisticated. So, hello, Operation Shutdown. Oh, you received the book. Extremely well done. Well, thank you very much, Operation Shutdown. I'm glad that it arrived there okay, and I'm glad that you like it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. You know, I'd rather have the books in hands of people who will use them and share them than having them just sitting around here, right? Much cooler to share. All righty then. I'm going to share this out to my friends, even though I just got restricted on Facebook. But I'm still going to try. I'm going to see what happens. You know, I'm also on MeWe, but I hardly ever go on there, you know. Hardly ever. I don't know, it's a weird interface. All right. I hope Truth Social has a cool interface, because that would be cool. I think that's what a lot of us are waiting for or hoping for, you know, in this land of, hello, Green Dragon 64, in this land of censoring and propaganda, and what I like to call it, impropaganda. It's very improper that they're doing this, so I call it impropaganda. So there you go. Yeah. So we're going to share this to my page too. I'm not sure if I'm restricted, if my page is restricted too. I don't know. Oh, there goes the dogs again. If you know anyone looking for a couple border collies, let me know. I'll put you in touch with my son, and you can work something out. And they're beautiful dogs, and they need a loving home. Okay? Either separately or together. If there's a male and a female. So there you go. Well, here it is. If I say their names, they're going to hear me, and they're going to want to. I think they can tell I'm talking about them. They're pretty smart. They're pretty darn smart. Yep. I made a snowman the other day, and it's already melted. It was raining, and so it's a very odd start to the winter here. And I wonder how it's doing over by you all. Hello, Catherine Weiss. Good to see you here. All right. Well, friends, we got some things to talk about today. We have some, of course, we're going to do some, you know, memological work here, looking at memes, memologically speaking. So yeah, we're going to save the world. How are we going to save it? With memes. I'm going to grab number 3. So I got number 3 on the thumbs up. So when you smash that thumbs up, the number you get is your lucky number for about a week. So use your lucky numbers wisely. And why you could find fame and fortune with that lucky number that you get. It's one of the things that we give to our fine listeners here. A free lucky number. Isn't that fun? Yeah. So there's a lot going on in this crazy world today, friends. And so that's why it's really nice that there's memes, because when the world's getting you down, or even, you know, you want a little pick me up or you want to laugh, there's always memes. Yeah. And I, let me see. Is that a meme? Yeah. Here's, this is a good one. I saw this today. So here you go. Would you look at the time? Look at the time. Mass non-compliance. Yes. I saw a video of a gentleman getting arrested today. He was standing up to the draconian laws where he was, and I saw him on Craig Mason's show, Reasonable TV. I think his name was Mitchell Bosch, a vet, arrested. Yeah, they're arresting normal people just for not wearing a mask. It's they're standing up and they're getting arrested and they're bringing awareness. Boom. That's the only way it's going to end, friends. Mass non-compliance. That's my opinion. What do you folks think about that? You're number one tonight. All right. Number one's a good number to be. That's pretty cool. All right. So that's a pretty cool meme. It's always fun to look at these darn memes. I even made a meme today, friends. And we'll get to that in a little bit here. Did I open this one up yet? So like I said, I was watching Craig Mason today, and check out his show. He's on Twitch and all the other alternative platforms. Check him out. So I'm watching him just today, and I just took a screenshot because I had to share this with you folks. If you didn't catch it, there's this billboard, and I don't know where the billboard is, but it's just interesting. And I got Craig Mason in there too. So to give him credit, he was airing this. So look at this. Right from the VAERS numbers. Interesting. Someone's putting that up there. Yeah, that's, more than all of the injuries from those things from the last 32 years or so, or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty substantial, and it should have been halted by now. It shouldn't be allowed to go on because it's becoming more and more obvious what it really is. It's more of an anti-health initiative rather than a health initiative, I would say. That's my opinion. And my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm opinionated. Hey, Abby, how you doing? Good to see you here. And Kelly George, hey, there you are. Yeah. So there, someone's got that fine little bit of truth to soak in. I was just talking to someone that I know around here, and great guy. He's on his fourth, looking forward to his fourth one. Oh my gosh. I add these people to my prayers. That's all I can do. You know, it's so sad. So sad. But there are enough of us who see it and who aren't doing it. Oh, I'm doing okay, Abby. Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay. Looking for, trying to help my son find a home for these two dogs. I don't want to bring them to the kennel because the female dog, real sweet, cuddly dog, but she sort of has like these anxieties, and she's very calm and quiet most of the time, but if she gets upset or is worried, she'll do this loud crying scream bark, and I've never heard a dog do that before. I mean, I don't know if this dog was traumatized in some kind of way, but she needs a loving home, definitely. I don't think she would do well in the kennel. I mean, in the Humane Society, I think that she would be very loud, and she probably wouldn't last very long there. That's all I'm trying to say. So, looking for a good home, and I hope my son isn't upset with me, but just trying to help him, and I'm not the best at watching dogs right now. It's just not where I'm at. So that's all I got to say. So there you go. A little bit of truth there. It's it's my opinion. Well, it's not. It's actual VAERS numbers. It's gone up from there too. I think it's like 26,000 or something. And you got to know that's only with 1% reporting. So you take that, you got to times it by what, right? That's with 1% reporting. So there you go. 1%. Think about that. All right. I want to show you my brand new meme, and it hasn't been anywhere yet. So it's just, you guys are first to see this. This is like world, like unveiling. And so here you go. Here is my new meme that I just made today. Here it is. You know him, you don't love him, and we're all wondering why this guy isn't in jail yet, suffering from cirrhosis, eye sag of a killer. There you go. He's starting to look just like his I guess mentor, huh? Or his semi demigod. I don't know what they call him. I guess he's the left's savior. What do you think of that meme? Uh-oh. Oh. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the Truth Quest.
Hello, Aaron. This is Mike.
Hey, Mike. You're on the air again.
Oh, wow.
How you doing?
It's a crazy night here. Oh, wait a minute. I shut my computer down over here.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's been, I'm in Western Iowa. We just had that big storm roll through, and it was all like, oh my God, we're going to have 90-mile-an-hour winds and cats and dogs sleeping together. And some huge steel. They've been advertising it for 2 or 3 days now, and woo, big scared straight thing. And it lasted for like 25 seconds. It rolled through, and it's like, I'm on the backside now, and
Wow.
rolled through, and I got my deck furniture all ready to go so it didn't blow off and all that. But then the power did go out. So now I'm sitting here. And,
Oh no.
yeah, no worries. It did affect quite a few people around the area, and I think there's trees down and all that stuff.
Well, there's one of those heading this way too.
I'm making use of all my little charging devices though.
Yeah.
I had those laying around going, what I'm going to do with this thing? I don't know. Every once in a while, like deer hunt, I go, I've got my little cell phone charger thing. And now I'm on my last one. The other two have like died out. I found one more laying around, and I got hat lights, and I got candles everywhere right now. And
cool.
It's just kind of funny.
That's cool.
It's funny.
That's cool. Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, am I really ready for Armageddon? No. But Armageddon light, I've got this, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, you know.
You get that fight or flight flashlight that X-22.
I think so too. I'd like to knock myself in the head with it a couple times just to make sure I'm getting all this shit down straight, you know?
Yeah.
No worries. But no, I was going to call you on the regular phone and say, hey, was I a total idiot the other night when I called in or what, you know?
No. You were great. And, you know,
I hate to lay it all out there. Some people just probably don't understand. Mm-hmm. And I think most people probably do, you know.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, as I'm getting older now, I look at life a little different, you know. No worries. Yeah. But we still have the wind pushing pretty good out here and all that. The main power of the storm went past. It was 74 degrees out here today.
Wow.
And now we're dropping down to 30 degrees, you know.
Okay.
And I got no power. But more than Texas, I have a supply of wood, and my wood burner is now going downstairs. I'm burning wood right now.
There you go.
And I was drinking wine, and that got boring, so now I'm drinking whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't have much to mix it with, so it's kind of boring at the moment. But,
yeah.
You know.
So do you have enough wood to stay warm?
Oh yeah. And
okay.
now what I just heard is, see that populace over there, Omaha got hit. A lot of trees got knocked over. So what happened this spring is Mike didn't have to go into the woods and cut any trees down. You just drive up into the hood over there, certain parts of the hood, and there's people already got everything cut into rounds. So you just drive up there with your dump trailer, and either you load it or they come out and they say, "Hey, let me help you load it."
Really?
Yeah.
They just want to get rid of it.
It was like in Iowa for all these years, way back when, you could go pheasant hunting on the road in Iowa back in the day.
Oh.
I just correlated that pheasant hunting on the road with like road hunting for firewood. You know, so my friend Dave, he always helps me out. He's another fireman. He's a paramedic. We drove. He helps me do my snow removal and all that stuff. We drove around this spring with my dump trailer, and we would spot a pile here and there, and it was like a workout program. We jump out there. It was like really hot, and we jump out there and start double teaming these logs, and these people start coming out of their houses going, "Who are you guys?" We're just people, and we're just here to get some wood. Man, people were so happy to see us.
Really?
They wanted to get rid of that stuff out of the yard.
Oh.
Well, we're guys that know how to do shit, so we had chainsaws in our truck, jacks, and all kinds of different stuff. And
wow.
Certain people that were really nice to us, we were cutting wood in their yard and using a jack to get certain logs unstuck out of the yard and all that. Mm-hmm. And we were there. We helped some people. It actually was a really good thing. You know, we got to do some good stuff too. You know.
Well, you know, there's a lot of stored energy in wood. You know, a lot of energy in a hunk of wood. People don't really
exactly.
Hey,
even if it's softwood, haha.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Even if it's soft or hardwood, it doesn't even matter. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when.
But no, so I think there's a lot more opportunity out there now. We got hit pretty hard. It was a big frontline wind type of thing coming through us really fast. You know?
Yeah, that's like a wind wall. Yeah, I've survived a couple of those and a hurricane. I lived through a hurricane when I lived in Rhode Island. Yeah, but more people broke their windows taking tape off of them than the actual hurricane broke. But you never know. So it's all, it's prep work. But
I'll be waking up in the morning and hooking onto my big duck boat. My cousin and I are going to meet up the river a ways, and we're going to jump on the river to look for ducks. The river's they drop our river. It used to be like this big barge traffic thing on our Missouri River.
Yeah.
And that's kind of died out through the years. But there wasn't one company this year that started something back up, but yet they're done now. Every time they're done, they drop their water level down because the people up north, for all the walleye production and all that stuff, they hoard the water up there. Well, in 2011 and several other years, they hoard the water, and all of a sudden in the spring, you get the big runoff and all that going on, And all of a sudden, oh my God, what are we going to do with this water? And it's like some mystery, like all of a sudden you got too much water, and then they dump it on us and flood us out.
Wow.
So it sucks to live downstream from the rich fuckers. I'm just going to say that right now over the phone here. Some of your viewers may need to cover their ears or whatever, but some of this shit is contrived. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Come on. Does it take a plaque on the wall to figure out some of the shit? I'm just going to tell you that right now. I mean, come on.
Well, there's some people in the chat are wondering if you have enough blankets.
Oh, yeah. We'll be good. It's only going to get down to 30 tonight. The wind's rolling.
Okay.
But our ground is still warm and all that, so we're not going to talk like, the stuff's really going to freeze. I've got the wood burner going down in the bottom of the house. It's tied into the furnace, even though the power's off. The radiant heat will push through on the house. Okay. But we're not even into that time of year. I mean, we are into that time of year.
Yeah.
But the ground's not that froze. And it's not that dire of a situation. If it was, I could pile some more logs down there. I'm fine. No big deal.
You know what? One of the warmest houses I ever lived in was I lived for a brief time with some friends of mine in an old log home. And it had those square logs. They were gigantic. They were big. Must have been big trees up here back then. It's over 100 years old, this house, or more. Yeah. But and he rechinked it and everything, and it was so warm in there. It was unbelievably warm. It's like
I can understand that.
Like a 2 feet of wood insulation is pretty darn good.
Yeah, I didn't catch what's the nature of the show tonight. I just caught on. I just seen something that said live, Aaron.
All right.
I just jumped over. I didn't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, we just got started a little bit ago, and we're talking about memes. I just made a meme. It's a picture of a guy who should be in jail right now. He should be in prison right now, waiting to see a judge with a very high amount of bail. And it's Baldwin. It's Alec Baldwin. And he's got eye sags that makes him look like George Soros now because he's feeling so sorry for himself. But I don't understand why he's not arrested. But the words for the meme are suffering from cirrhosis. Eye sag of a killer. Eye sag of a killer, yeah. Kind of like...
Well, let me just tell you, as a kid, and all the way up to now, I know from when I had a BB gun or a wrist rocket or whatever, I know when I pulled the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah.
There's no denial in my world here when I've done something.
Right.
You know? So, no worries. And let me just reiterate, I'm on backup power, so my cell phone has been dead now for the last hour.
Uh-oh.
And I finally found another device, a charging device that I had laying around that had some power to it.
Uh-huh.
My other ones I thought were fully charged. And I had one of my iPad that had that going because I was listening to some cool videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I always thought to myself, what am I going to do with these things? You know, when I go deer hunting, my phone's already charged anyway. You know, who would have known that, 2 hours in your house after the frontline wind come through, your phone would have already hardly been charged and your iPad, you would have been running around these things, It's good to have some little backup power things, where you can plug your stuff in. And then I got looking downstairs, I've got bigger batteries for my fish locators and all that down in the basement. And there's that. But I don't have any way to plug my phone in and stuff. I'm gonna have to research and go, okay, how am I gonna power up my backup devices and my phone off a bigger battery power thing?
Yeah.
We should all look into that,
Yeah.
What if you get a tornado or something and you got a 1 week you don't have your the power's down for 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
You could take one deep cell battery that could run your boat, your trolling motor, for 4 or 5 days, but it could run your phone for the whole week or 2 weeks easy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, you just need to know how to pull the power off of that. And I'm not even set up for that. So there's a Google search right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, what I'd like to get is one of those, and years ago when I was inventing exercise products, I was showing this line of exercise equipment that generated electricity. So if you're ever out of electricity, you could just go on your exercycle or your ski machine or whatever, your rowing machine, and it generates electricity and you can charge things up.
I guarantee you that 2 or 3 days in you're into that, you're going to go, okay, I'm going stir crazy. And I'm going to go Flintstones, no matter whether I'm my video or not. I'm going Flintstone and this stuff.
Yeah.
You will go Flintstone and you will get your video. And trust me, we're all at that point.
Yeah.
Where you're going to want your YouTube video or your Rumble or whatever just to get into our group. Hell yeah. I'll get fit as hell. To listen to my X22 or whoever, what I'm saying?
Right.
No worries,
So I wonder how many other people could shoot somebody to death, 2 people, and still be walking around free. Like a month or 2 later? I mean, who's this Baldwin guy think he is? I don't know.
You and I would have already been, the key would have been thrown away.
Yeah.
And then it would have said, oh my God, I think he's a Trump supporter. Ha ha. And now we're all catching on to the big BS and all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, if I'm the chosen, and I can just all of a sudden come out here and try to curve the narrative on fake news because that's bought paid for because I'm the chosen. Come on, guys, it's time to grab our pitchforks and our rakes and start stabbing people.
Oh my God.
And sorry, Aaron, because Aaron and I had a private conversation the other night. And I'm telling him how I want to have certain people's heads on my wall.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aaron, for the trauma of that. But
yeah.
No, that's the reality this whole time. We need to get enraged and realize that we are the power.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And it's the outrageousness and the sheer evil that they've done that makes people feel that way. But it's also what also makes people not believe it because they can't believe someone would be that evil. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
Yep. No, it really is. It's just look at our community. How many people just can't understand what we're talking about right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Here's the thing. It's all psychological because most people just cannot grip or they don't want to or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's here to help me in society. If I just get my 34th jab, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Seriously, Look at the marketing right now.
Yeah, they say.
Look at everything.
Yeah, they say.
Everything is. It's always been this for the longest time. If somebody's making a buck off you, they do not care.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And now it got exponentially worse.
Yeah.
And now these people want your soul or whatever they want. No one is looking out for your best interest.
Right.
And all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I just need to do this for society and all that. Hello. Sorry. You're a very good person. You're a very good person. But now you're pissing me off because you're wearing the mask in your car driving down the road.
Yeah.
And don't you have any scientific facts on anything? No. People, come on. And I know everybody listening right now understands what I'm saying.
Of course.
But this weighs us down. I mean, oh my God, I just want to knee people in the forehead. That was me talking to Aaron the other night. Okay, I want Hillary's bust on my wall. I want her from the tits up on my wall.
Oh God! Oh come on, man. We don't need to go there. Let's not go there, man.
Too. I know. Seriously, think about it. They want us. They want us. There is an actually war. They remember.
Yeah, but we're not. But dude, we're not.
Coming to fruition, and no one could just like, okay, I can't identify your leader or what you guys want. If they did, they would have took them out because they had people on roofs with rifles. Remember Newt Gingrich saying, oh my God, just because you have some money, they're going to take you out. There was people uprising back 15 to 20 years ago saying, oh my God, I'm a 99%er. There was no direction to the movement, but there was a movement. It was because economics and all that. And it was because of the Patriot Act and all that. But no one person stood up and said, it's because of this and this and this, and I'm gonna stand up for this. You know why? They would have been waxed. All right? I'm telling you, we live in a very dangerous time right now.
Oh, yeah.
People like us are waking up. That's why I'm making that comment saying, hey, what if I just mount their heads on my wall? Because guess what? They are saying the same thing, and they are acting upon the same thing right now. We are in class warfare, guys. This is it. This is true. It's biblical. We're dealing with scenarios here right now. Whether you want to deal with it or not in your head, most people can't. Most people cannot understand or deal with this controversy because they want to feel safe and all that. And our whole community understands now that we are under attack. Your average people, your family, your friends on the other side, this is part of the other part that they got in their head going, no, this can't be true because government's going to help me out because, well, they're for me. And little do they know they're not.
Right.
And like I think one of the points I brought up the other night in my stupor of intelligence and greatness. I apologize to those that really truly listen closely, but there is no government agency helping you out or going to disclose any cool Truth Quest stuff because it went corporate. And that was one of the biggest things that safeguarded their information. They're playing this game, like Soros plays the game of the 503c1 thing, where you got three people at the top of each one of these entities and no one else below them has anything to say about anything. And I think my point too the other night was what I picked up with your good caller guy in Maxwell Smart, he picked up on a lot of this stuff. Yeah. The thing is that we all have to stick together and we got to realize that, all right, big drug, just look at your commercials every night. You got mainstream media night, all night, okay? Woo! All through the day. Oh, in the morning. In the news, look how powerful the mainstream media is, all through all that. And then look how powerful all the drug companies are when they're like broadcasting their crap. And oh my God, you're gonna crap yourself for sure if you just smile and you're on a mountain. And it's always you're on a mountain flying a bike with oh my God, you have a kite, a bike, and your kids and your grandkids are there, and you're having a great time, but you're gonna shit yourself and you may get cancer. Mm-hmm. Think about all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. And then they're slowly just twisting the knife in your brain. Like, guess what? That's all you got. You're going to get cancer. You're fine. Just buy our shit. And guess what? Ask your doctor about this, because we already bought him off. Where are all the comedians? Remember all the comedians? Yeah, George Carlin going, yay? Ha. George Carlin.
Yep.
Ha. Oh my God. He's like, well,
spot on.
You're not in the group, and guess what? That group's not for you. He basically said.
Yeah, it's a great big club, and you ain't in it.
And you ain't in it. I mean, if that doesn't sum it up right there, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
We're creatures of habit. We just need somebody to take care of us and say, okay, I'm good. It's okay. We're fine.
Mm-hmm.
And look what they did to us. They fleeced us so bad it's not even freaking funny. I can't even make this shit up anymore. That's what I'm telling her. I want her bust on my wall. I want her from her belly to the top. I want her naked.
All right.
I'm telling you.
I know.
Bring Comey on and the other one. And okay, eventually you guys will accept me and like me. Go, let's go to my house. This is really cool.
Well,
Not to pick like naked kids. No, it's like taking out the deep state. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well.
You can't make this up. I'm sorry if I'm demented and all weird now, but somebody's fucking with me mentally and I do not like it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, so, Q did say there will be a time when these people won't be able to walk down the streets. And, if you do evil, I mean, eventually karma will catch up to you, whether it's, someone coming after you or an asteroid hitting you, as you drive down the road.
I'm gonna be like a fireman asteroid, ex-fireman asteroid. I'm gonna come in here and I'm taking people out. Especially if look at these commercials. Oh my God, polar bear babies will die in the next 2 weeks. Just give us $12 a month.
Oh yeah, I don't watch that crap. I don't watch that. We just don't watch that crap.
Relative,
just turn up.
Believe this shit.
Yeah.
Or do they have that company?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, when I worked at Hasbro, which is a great place to work, the only time I had a little reservation was when they called each employee into an office with your boss, like a couple of your bosses, and they grilled you and asked you what you were going to give to the United Way. Kind of strong arming you. And I thought, what the hell is this? Right. What the hell is this? This is not.
It was not just that entity. That happened. Oh my God. I can think of 2 or 3 different places I worked at. The same thing happened.
Yeah.
They're pushing you United Way. And here's the thing, which I was, it wasn't tweeting or whatever, but I was sending messages to other firemen the other night going, remember when? And I said, the one thing that made me really realize, way back in 91 or 92, somewhere in there, when they were going after the guns of the people of Australia, I became an NRA member, lifetime member.
Yep.
Because way back then, I was even awoke. And I'm like, so I've got this president, this old Bush dude, and this other guy. And it's just my least little bit I can do for the least tyranny that we're up against. Either going to be like, they always hold across their we're going to divide these people, and it's going to be, we'll all be rich. That's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
They give us this list on one side versus the other where you can have this or this, and they got it divided down everybody's own perspectives. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You and I and everybody talking here wants, I guarantee we want the same thing. We want to be free. We want to have our families be free,
Mm-hmm.
and all that.
That's right.
And they come up with all this bullshit to make you think that your football team is on this side, your football team is on this side. Then they got us against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look at, it's just more than that. Now it's race, religion, and all that. And they got us against each other. Why they run away with the piggy bank?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I want her chest about the side, right where my clock is on the wall right now. I can see it. Her tits are going to be right there.
Hey. We could have children watching. We could have children watching.
I know. But I'm just telling you guys, this is where I'm at. It's sadistic. It's a wrong thinking thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we are actually in class warfare. These people do not care what you and I think. And that's why I went off like that.
Mm-hmm.
And more or less when you and I were talking alone. But
right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, but you know, they say, you know, thoughts are you know, almost just like actions. You got to watch what you're thinking because you don't want to wish harm on somebody. And then if something happens to that person, you might feel guilty. I mean, so yeah.
Well, let me just say, this certain person I just announced, there's so many scandals.
Right.
And just her husband alone that has ruined the lives of many women. And she went out against him and tried to ruin them. And all the kids that she's ruined their lives.
Yeah.
And all that. There's scandal after scandal after scandal.
Exactly.
And I guarantee you that the group that we know and the people that we know with the Anons that have researched all this knows that this is not even a far stretch. And let me just say, what about Seth Rich's family and all that? And just the way Julian Assange has been handled and all that. So I'm going to sit there and I'm going to just back up my statement and just, I'm just going to politely say, I would like to see her bust on my wall. Now,
there you go.
Can't really freak out too bad now.
That could be a sculpture we're talking about. But no, I just want to say, rotten fruit falls off the tree all by itself. Sometimes it does it all by itself. You know, like Q said too. You know, why interfere with an enemy when they're in the process of destroying themselves? And I think, you know, you get Durham in the background, and both of his indictments so far are pointing right directly at Hillary Clinton. So I think, but when they open the indictment for Hillary and Clinton, there also has to be simultaneous openings of many other. You know, it's a very complex cobweb of deceit and evilness that is all wound together. All these people are culpable, and you know, we were all hoping that.
I'm not gonna be that elegant about it, because somebody made class warfare real, and somebody's going after it for some time, and we have innocent people. Just because of your political view, we now have innocent people in the gulag right now.
I know it. I know. It's sick.
That's why I'm making my statement right now.
Right.
Because guess what? I'm cozy and happy over here, even though my power's out. I knew a couple people that were going to go that night, and I talked a guy out of it.
Good for you.
And it's Jeremy, that guy. I said he's going to call you.
Okay.
And I talked him out of going.
Okay.
And I truly feel if he would have went, I've been to some punk shows with the dude at the time, and he would have pushed his way all the way up to the stage. And guess what? He would have been a political prisoner right now. That
sucked. You know, I wanted to go out there too, but I had a premonition. I had a feeling something was going to go wrong. I had a very bad premonition about it, and I did not go, even though I wanted to. but I had a very, very bad premonition that something bad was going to happen. I didn't know what
So
it was
did
going
I.
to be. Yeah.
And my thing too was I told Jeremy, I said, look, dude, it's late in the season. Let's just say it's just a snowstorm. You're not even gonna get a rental car to make your way back to work. I go, look, there's tons of patriots out there. We all know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Make your stand. This does not have to be it. And he's packing everything. He's packing his bag, all that. He had a pistol getting packed. He would have been the guy that made us all look bad. And he would have been the one that made us look back, and he would have been the biggest political prisoner ever. He has the biggest heart ever. Great guy. And I talked him down. I really want to just take credit for
Good for
hey,
you.
do not go.
Thanks, man. That's a great
he
thing.
had his bags packed. His wife was even saying the same thing. I said, look, Jeremy, don't do it. Don't do it. Everybody's got your back. You can make look, there's other ways you can make your statement, you know, and I really feel like he would have pushed his way to the front and they would have waved him in, and you guys know the rest of the story, you know.
Yeah.
If anything, the advice they gave at that time, I feel good about that, you know. And there's more of my passion about the people on the wall, you know.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, I apologize a little bit there, but I don't, you know.
Okay.
The line's been drawn on the sand. There is political warfare and all that.
Right. I
but
understand.
Let's be tasteful because we are the people that we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, you've talked to me a lot, and some of you, I don't know. I've been on a few times. People know my passion.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
nothing wrong with passion.
I am here, and guess what? Most of my stuff, I grew up in hunting and trapping and all that, and that's where I've gathered throughout time how we're getting screwed and how we are being manipulated, you know, because of my actions, you know, and that's where I throw down on the other part and said, well, guess what? We are in a political warfare thing, big time. You know, that's all there is to it, you know. But I also think I did state hugely that I am very thankful for you and all the people that are here in this movement, you know. Once again, thank you, everybody. I mean, seriously, we're in a situation that's like, it's real, guys. This is real. Somebody's pushing us, and they want it all. You know, if we don't stand together right now, and we just don't say, hey, and we don't stand up, we could lose all of our amendments and all of our rights. And that's what it all boils down to right there. And there's where my passion comes in from. You think about that's where my passion really boils from. You think about all the people that fought and died for the country.
Oh, yeah.
All the different wars and all that stuff. And Iowa is huge for historic stuff, you know. Yeah. Iowa is very huge. And I'm sure Wisconsin is too. Most all these states where most of us poor people, you know. Yeah. We get taken advantage of big time, you know. Yeah. But now we can stand up together and say, hey, look, there's like election fraud and stuff. Let's stand up as poor people and just demand that I'm going to take my wall with Hillary's bus. Sorry, Aaron. That's my thing. That's what I'm calling on. I'm just saying, look, it's time. It's time for us to call accountability to these people that so-called are our leaders, but they're not. Right. They're not.
If they're not accountable,
are not our leaders.
If they're not
You know?
accountable for their own actions, then they're no kind of leader. They're criminals. And I just want to say quickly, what we're looking at here is the comet. You know, I've been looking at the ISS footage, and you know, periodically this comet shows up. And it's one that you can see, I think, in the morning sky, but above the Earth, you can see it very, very clear all the time if you're going that way. So it's kind of a cool picture of a comet. So we're looking at outer space as we're talking. So that's kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I'm only here by a thread and a cord between one little power source of my phone because my iPad died out like 2 hours ago.
Maybe we should, and maybe you should. Do you want to conserve some of your energy in case you need your phone for an emergency?
You know what? I have an AR-15 and a lot of rounds. And no, seriously, dude, there's nothing wrong there.
Okay.
And I got some bourbon from Costco, so
sure.
I'm fine.
I wonder if there's some kind of apparatus you could hook up, some kind of a like a flywheel that you could like shoot into some kind of spiral thing, and it would like turn this thing and create electricity. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool, but I just seem to have Hillary's bust in my wallet.
Okay.
You know, it's all good. Seriously. No, I'm here for the betterment of the people and all that. Trust me, dude. Everybody you have on, just like I said the other night when I was...
It's okay, dude.
I really appreciate people on your channel like Max Self-Bart, you know, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else out there.
Mm-hmm.
You have really good people following you, and that's what I'm going to say.
It is.
It's no big deal.
It's a huge blessing to have all these beautiful, wonderful people. Maddie Sewell. Hello there, Maddie. Edward Taylor, James Rohrbach, Updog. Look at all these cool people. Oh, they all have cool names too. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope that you get your power back. What sucks is
it's okay. Let's everybody just imagine they have a giant house in Wyoming that's like a giant log cabin, and look across the wall. There's Comey, there's Hillary, there's the Obamas, and there's the Bushes, and it's all from their chest up, and they're mounted on my wall. Would you guys like to come over and have a party and let's mingle and have like wine and crackers and shit? And go, yeah, I killed that motherfucker back in like 2022 or whatever. I mean, come on, let's have fun with this because they're after us. They are embedded in all these tech companies. Seriously, they're embedded in tech and all that with all Fauci guys and all that. And you know what they want? They want us to be dead.
Well, I know, but what also is true is all of this information has been collected by the white hats and hopefully is being funneled right to Durham. And all this stuff is going to be, you know, taken into consideration. You know, I'm really, really hopeful. And you look at what Trump is. Look at what Trump is. Look what Trump is doing.
But we could have a really cool party in between there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You know, you I mean, you could, you could have a party. You could have a party, but hey, you could do the same thing with Photoshop and just, you know, on the TV, you could show that and say, this is what it would look like. That, you know, then you wouldn't get in trouble for it. You know, I don't want to come and visit you on Sundays at the prison. I'd rather have you be free. So, you know.
You know, I understand because the implications and the weird shit that goes on, no big deal. You know, you're in Wisconsin, you're fairly cool out there, but I'm in Iowa, dude. And let me tell you, if you're coming after me, you better be locked and loaded because there's. Let me just tell you, I've got really good neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
And all their shit is automatic weapons out here. I'm just going to tell you, we're kind of like Texas. I'm not going to leak that out too much, but I'm going to tell you guys,
okay,
I'm fine out here. Let me tell you.
oh yeah, he's self-sufficient. This guy's self-sufficient. This guy could live off the land forever.
Let me give you a couple things that, all right, way back when, 15 to 20 years ago, here's the thing. We had our mailbox system said Route 1 or Route 2, Box 2A, something. There was no way any fucking Russian dude or anybody, I'm just going to say Russian dude because it's bullshit, is going to know where I live or anything. And then they come out with this 9/11 system. That was about the same time that they had the fucking Patriot fucking bullshit come through. And now everybody can say, okay, well, you live in blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
All right. So now you got these trucks running by, filming everything, saying, okay, well, fuck. Now you live in this blah, 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 blah. Technology has been showing certain people where certain people live for certain reasons. I'm just going to throw that out there to you. But it's still not even going to add up because you got more fucking rednecks out there than anything. We will protect you. I trust me.
Awesome. Well, yeah.
Seriously.
We
There's not a living address.
We're like the only we're the only country with a backup, aren't we?
Basically, yeah.
We're the only country with a backup. That's all we need to say.
And guess what?
There's a backup, folks.
Does it make any sense? No. Somebody wants to take you over. That's all there is to this shit. And that's why I'm sitting here going, hey, wait a minute. I see some shit. And I'm going to hang some people on the wall. I really am. I mean, come on. They are the ones making the move. I'm not making the move. I'm just some stupid fucker over here. Like, guess what? If you get in a traffic accident or do one thing, you're fucked. They can get out of anything. You and I can't even fucking get out of a traffic fucking ticket. I mean, come on. I mean, this is serious, dude. So anyway, yeah, I really do feel like I think any day now or a few weeks down the road, I know I can get a Comey bus because he's about ready to get Durham. You know, it's no big deal. You know, I'll get this shit.
Yeah.
And you guys will understand, Mike was right. He was right. You know,
well,
okay. So we were getting pushed this way, but whatever.
Right.
All right. So you're going to see there's certain people that are going to get in trouble, and there's no way out of it. And I would like to take credit for that, but no, that ain't going to happen.
Okay.
But what I do say is they are going to get their own. They're going to get it. And it's not that far off.
Oh, okay.
That's my point.
Don't give it away too much. Could be critical info. Yeah. Interesting.
It's going to be.
That gives us something.
Massive and huge.
That's going to gives us something interesting to think about. That's awesome. That is awesome. Say, Mike, have you ever wondered what they did in the old days before they had a lot of paved roads? You know, the cars were on muddy roads a lot. They get mud under the fenders and stuff. You ever wondered what they did?
They probably need a lot of people in the head, probably.
Okay, in the 20s and 30s and the teens. Well, I just put a picture up on a screen here. It's the auto wash bowl. So you take your car, these old-fashioned cars with the big fenders, you know, and you run around in this bowl of water, and it washes the undercarriage, the mud off the undercarriage of your Model T. This is from Chicago.
Well,
Isn't that
here's
interesting?
a little thought
Isn't that
for
interesting?
everybody. This is how crazy I was back in the day. So they got these interstate ponds up and down I-29.
Okay.
And they dig these things out. They're like basically sand pits. And my buddy and I, okay, well, we're high school. We're kind of on it, and yeah, we're on it. And let's just go with that. So I'm going up and down one of the edges of these ponds. I knew the structure because I could fish a lot, and I ran my boat up and down. I knew it was like hard bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was shallow. So we were out running my truck chasing coyotes, and I get it all muddy.
Chasing coyotes.
So I ran this thing down this side of this freaking creek.
Yeah.
Just hauling ass to flush it out, flush my truck out.
There you go.
And here's the thing. That was the thing, because most people did that shit.
Yeah.
And I wasn't the only redneck doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but these are like
That's
this one's in Chicago, so I guess it's a way for city folk to do that. That's pretty cool that you did that, cruising
I am
down.
not the only redneck that's done this shit.
Probably not. Probably not. And someone wrote, and horse poop. Yeah, not only mud, but just horse poop because people were riding horses a lot. So you're going to get horse poop under the fender of your 1917 Model T, you know? How do you get that out? You got to go either run through the creek or go to the auto wash bowl. It looks like fun.
Yeah.
I bet you kids love to go and go through that with their parents.
But just 2 years ago, when we had the flood in this area, I never would have thought about running my truck down that same bank.
Mm-hmm. Really?
But Canada geese were running their way down that way, and I didn't even freaking think about it. I could have went out there and fucking scored on some candidates, you know? But
Mm-hmm.
you know what? My thought was, I'd rather have Hillary's tits in my way.
Ah, jeez Louise.
Yeah, sorry everybody. So hey, kids, but guess what? You're being hunted too.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, it's just not us being hunted. You're being hunted too.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know?
That's right. That's a scary thought.
Let's not sit here and be all naive and all that stuff. Let's sit here and be like entities amongst ourselves and just be like patriots amongst ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And all that. You know what I mean? Back in the 99%ers and all that, if one guy would have came out and said he was the leader of that group, they had people on rooftops and they were going to take him out. And this backs all the way to George Bush.
Wow.
Trust me.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
I don't trust those
So
Bushes.
let me just tell you right now, we just all need to stick together and just say, hey, you know, screw all this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know.
Talk to your neighbor.
I mean.
Talk to your neighbors.
Exactly. You know. So let's just sit here and just realize that we do have some good things together and all that, and let's just push for that.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. This world is really, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you were in charge or you were in lead all these years, let's just think logically. Oh my God, I'm the big drug guy. And I have all these angles and I've already bought all these people off.
Mm-hmm.
What could, absolutely nothing. Nothing. You've got it all made. I mean, sit there and think about it. Who do you owe anything to? Nothing. You're the big drug dude. Come on. We cannot get that in our head. We're like little fucking sheep running around going, oh, you're just keeping it ML, and oh, I'm just all about that. Guys, quit it. There's consequences to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has the MO on this situation, and there's always somebody that has the upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think somebody is looking out for your best interest? You are the most gullible fucking sheep ever. Fucking quit it.
Well, someone
Somebody
is
out there to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
We are protecting ourselves. We're protecting ourselves.
I am so sorry, but you want to think something's all safe and all happy.
Yeah.
But it's not. And that's mostly what everything is. And most of us know it now, but yet it's not safe. It's not happening. It can't be happening because there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get fleeced. Yeah, I'm sorry. Someone's going to fleece your ass. Yeah. And that's why I talk the brazen way I am. Because I've been the hunter-trapper dude. And I realized, holy shit, I'm a hunter-trapper guy. I'm going to hunt. I'm going to trap. I'm going to do this and this and this. Somebody else is going to do this against me in another way. And you realize this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And most people just I can't correlate those. Guys. It's a brutal world. That's all there is to it. It just boils down to that way. Somebody wants to have the upper hand always, And that's why I talk brutal every once in a while with guys. It ain't all fucking fluff. Trust me, this is not all fluff.
That's right.
And we need, that's why humanity is humanity. We stick together as really good people. And here's the thing. Our Bill of Rights, our Constitution, our 10 Commandments are the best thing that we ever had in our whole life.
There you go.
Trust me. And that's what we stick together to defend.
Right.
That's all this whole thing is.
Yeah, it's very simple, isn't it?
That's all this is.
Good against evil. Good against evil. And we can't forget that we are the good ones because we're capable of doing horrible things, but it's all what we choose to do. So we can be better than those people by not stooping to their level. I have a meme here. It's actually a tweet from Juanita Broderick. Now she's the one that Bill Clinton, assaulted years ago and won't take responsibility for it. And she says, she's great. She says, the reason it took 9 hours for the Smollett jury, that's the reason it took 9 hours, is it took them 8 hours to stop laughing and finally deliberate.
What?
Yeah. Jussie Smollett. Did you catch any of that when it went down?
All right, replay that. Just tell me again, because I just walked away to go fill my cup.
Okay.
But just tell me,
all right,
everybody else here listening.
Here's what Juanita Broderick says on Twitter. The reason it took 9 hours for the Smollett jury, it took them 8 hours to stop laughing and finally deliberate.
Holy shit.
Because the case was so absurd. Think about it.
Yes. Okay, I got you now. Okay.
Yeah. And now, the Chicago police are suing him for damages for the cost it took from them to do this investigation of this fake hoax. And
yes, I heard that. And I'm over here right now. Okay. All right. I got candles burning on 4 sides of the countertops.
Okay.
And I've got a Kirkland freaking whiskey over here and some other stuff going on. And I just had to fill that up as I walked away. And I'm like, wow. Wow. And I'm like, okay, once again, wow. And I'm like, Aaron Moriarity has to tell me the truth out of this whole world right now. What's going on? And look look how we've been deceived. How many years now on this whole deal? And you finally just tell me the truth right now. That's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
As I hear hurricane winds blowing through my window right now. And I'm in the dark with candles. But
yeah.
Eric,
and I heard your phone beep.
Yeah.
So
I've got the last device plugged into my phone. We're on the last device, you know.
It's beeping. So you better conserve your energy, dude.
I'm right there. I'm right there. Let me just tell you, thank you for giving me the full scoop.
You're welcome.
And thank you for hearing my bullshit the last night or so. We've all got these emotions and all that build up to this stuff, you know?
Yes.
And I'm just going to tell you, I think the emotions are freaking pretty true. I still like the buff idea and all that. Seriously, there is like class warfare going on.
Mm-hmm.
They're challenging it. You know, this is real. There's nothing false about any of this. You know, and it's really sad. It's really sad, and I truly believe all this is biblical. You've known me long enough to know where I've talked about biblical stuff and all that, you know. So there's nothing in there that's like lacking, you know. This whole situation that we're in right now, it's just like amazingly biblical.
It is. It really is. Yes.
That's why I'm like, if any listener out there doesn't get me, it's like, oh, he's so harsh and blah, blah, blah. Think about kids and all the stuff that's going on. And it's like, oh my God, are you serious? You know, I am not here to like step on anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the next point, I'm going to say, I am here to step on some people. I am here to grab you on your throat and choke you out because I'm done. There's so many good people on this planet that have given, and done everything we can do to make sure that this is a great place. And then we got these assholes coming out here and just want to just like blatantly take us out.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to happen.
This is truly class warfare. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And that's why most of your viewers that have listened to you through time, very intelligent people. Oh my God, dude. You have a platform of people that are just like epic. Yeah. And then I show up and I feel like I'm like a Neanderthal of anybody that ever showed up here. Like, especially the other night, you know. Forgive me and forgive you. Hey,
we love hearing from you, dude. You're salt of the earth. And you mentioned kids. I want to show a picture of a kid. It's my most recent granddaughter. And it looks like she went for a little photo shoot. And so she's all swaddled up and swaddling there. Oops, where did it go? There it is. There she is. Isn't that cute? I don't know how she got all wound up in that blanket like that, but looks like she might not get out of it.
Excellent.
It's so cute.
No, but
that's pretty cute.
You know, this whole thing is so evil.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Let's just take the pandemic or the plandemic, and let's talk about. Here's some good news. I'm going to give you good news, and you probably heard this, and most of your listeners I really think are so intelligent they're hurting us. So the Omicron and all that, it's so weak and all that. And this deep state people can't even gather how to even control this. So if you've had the 2 jabs and maybe even 1 fucking booster, the Omicron's going to come through and give you the immunity thing.
Herd immunity, yeah. And it's going to destroy it. But they're going to,
So,
they'll just take that and spin it, and they'll make it something.
If you had
right?
1 or 2 shots and you say, okay, I've had enough.
Yeah.
That you didn't have 3 or 4 fucking bullshit things after that, you might get your immunity back.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's
good.
Godly.
Yeah.
Think about that shit.
Yeah.
It's godly.
Yeah.
So let's hope that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of us are worried about everybody that we love, and this whole evil thing has been fucking with people. But now we realize most of the people that we know are like all of a sudden going, yeah, I'm done with this shit. How many people do you know that all of a sudden said, I'm getting out of this shop? I know a lot of people that were saying that shit. And that means a lot to me. But yet, still, I'm going to have a bust on my wall, though. Sorry to everybody, but I'm a hunter, so whatever. We are going to be fine. We're going to be fine. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. We're lucky here in America because we have a backup plan. That's so.
Yeah.
And that's always in the background. We don't even have to even think about it. It's just handled and by patriots. So that's a good deal. We're
maybe I should just ask your viewers if they could each send me 150,000 each, and I can have this giant mansion, log cabin mansion, where you can show up. Like it's like a Terry Redmond place.
Yeah, cool.
Because he has one in like North Dakota.
Oh, does he?
You can show up, and it's a Terry Redmond place, but yet here's Mike Murray, and I've got Hillary's tits on my wall. Some
exotic animals. Yeah. Let's just say exotic animals.
Here's Hillary's tits, and I got James Comey's balls.
Now there could be kids watching. There could be kids watching, Mike.
Do not judge yourself.
Okay, kids, leave the room, please, if you're watching.
Exactly. Kids, trust me, there's certain people that you hate too. And these are the ones that you should be hating. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Yeah. Well, we all are, I think everyone here is pretty well aware of the horribleness that's been going on. And there's this thing called karma. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen someday. And
if not,
lightning strikes the earth.
My name is gonna be Karma. Call me Karma. I will get that.
And anyone else. Right. And if we all think the same thing together, we can make things happen. And thinking about that, lightning strikes the earth 100 times per second. So if we're all concentrating, maybe we can direct that lightning bolt. Wouldn't that be nice? 100 times per second.
I just think her tits on my wall would be just fine. That's all. That's it. Anyway.
All right.
No worries.
All right.
No worries. I'm a bad person.
No, you're not. You're salt of the earth, and we're all hoping that it doesn't get too cold for you, and that you can, conserve your energy there, your last device, so you can get the updates on the weather that you need to get to survive. I know you're a survivor. Hey, he'll be like one of the last.
I went downstairs in my hunting gear and I found the one thing that would charge my phone, and that's how we're still here right now. So hey.
All right.
But gosh, damn, Aaron, you're the man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, thank you, Frank. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Holy shit. Now, you should be on my wall, but that's weird because I want to kill these other fuckers. And you're my hero. So how does that go?
Yeah, I don't want to be on any. If I'm hanging on a wall, I'd like it to be a picture, not anything else. Really.
Yeah.
There's
I'm gonna state that right now to everybody out there.
Hey, dude.
Because
if you ever come out here, I'm gonna take you to this place called the Greystone Castle, and it's a little bar, and it's made from stones from around here, from Sturgeon Bay, and they have the heads of many different animals in there. They even have a butt of an animal in there. So I think you really like that place because it's got like lots of animals on the wall.
Cool.
Yeah. You'd love it.
All right, here we go. All right, so here's Mike. I'm gonna kill some motherfuckers, and here's Aaron going, come on here at Sturgeon Bay. I'll just let you hang out at this place. Thank you, Aaron, so much. I love you, man. Let me tell you. Thank you so much. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, you're welcome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
Well, we're all praying. We're all praying for you, my friend, because it's no fun to be without power. So.
Well, you know what? That's not a big deal. Holy shit! I'm looking down towards the barn. I see like this orange glow thing. What the fuck is that?
Oh, take a picture of it. It's a UFO. Weird. Take a picture of it, quick.
What? That is fucking weird.
Take a picture of it, dude. It's a UFO.
No, here's what it is. All right. As I'm looking through my glass door, I got a candle burning behind me.
Oh, that's what it is.
All right, quit it. This is bullshit. All right, I got a candle there. All right, quit it. All right. Anyway, no. Here's my thing. I want to fucking kill people.
Oh, dude.
Because
I
want to take away. No, seriously, think about this shit.
But you'll just go. You'll just go to jail. You'll just go to jail, and it won't really fix anything. So.
No, here's the thing. All right, I want all your listeners to understand that. All right, I'm a very great guy and all that. I love people, but I'm the guy. I was born in '68. So when did fucking Nam go through? 72?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I was a fucking baby in Nam.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here's my thing. We should have all of our rights and all that. And no one ever came out and said, between 1968, 1972, or whatever, they said, okay, you don't have your rights anymore. Okay, none of you motherfuckers over here, you don't have your rights. And now I'm like looking around going, well, what's going on? I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, I didn't have to go to war, and thank God.
But
this is all good and everything. But now, all of a sudden, people are like all up in arms or something. And I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on? And I mean, come on.
They're not fooling everybody. And people are waking up like double time because the deep state is having to show their hand because they're trying to speed things up. And people are waking up. Look at the viewership of CNN. It's dismal. It's going to be gone. Like, remember Trump said 5 years it'll be gone. I think it will be, maybe sooner. Although he seems to say things that come true. But yeah.
And I really appreciate that. And because I don't have to throw out my Hillary best thing so big, But I really think the people that listen to you and all that understand my Hillary bus thing more. And my Comey, you know what? Let me just throw out, let's say the Comey dick thing. You know,
Jeez.
we could throw out 2 or 3 different things and just say, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Dude, I just think that these people who are doing depraved things are going to get what's coming to them, whether it's, you know, some kind of an accident that happens to them or someone just, you know, something happens. I don't know. I just, karma does that, you know, maybe, I don't know. I just think when we take the law into our own hands that, you know, bad things can happen. You know, we're people of law and order. So it's best to do it through the courts.
I would guarantee you, here's the thing. I'm a very nice guy. Mm-hmm. I'm very nice. I am super nice.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, if you sit here and you tell me that you're gonna fuck with my way of life and
right.
people died for this country and you're gonna fuck with me, you will be a bust to my wall. And I'm gonna sit here and tell everybody that you know, come on, guys.
Yeah.
No. There will be people hanging from my wall, and I will chew on them.
Virtually.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, you know, Mike.
We have such good people in this country. That's all there is.
Yes.
I mean, come on. There's nothing else out here. I mean, come on. So you're going to sit here and tell me that I have to be nice and just let somebody just like ruin my way of life?
Well, here's a message from James Rohrback in the chat. He says, we're actually winning bigly, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I think we are winning bigly. It's just taking excruciatingly long, and that's what's so frustrating for a lot of people. It's very frustrating. I get that, but we're also, you know, law and order. We want them to obey the laws, so you know we have to obey the laws if they're going to eventually obey the laws. You know, at some point, everyone who's done something wrong is going to have to pay for what they did, whether it be in this life or the next. I mean, they have to face the music. But I really think that the people who do bad things come to an early conclusion faster than someone who's living a good life. So rotten fruit falls off the tree all by itself, you know. It rots all by itself and it falls right off. You don't need to help it. But that's just my opinion. But I do agree with you. There comes a point where sometimes things need to happen. But thank God we're not at that point yet. Now, the people in Australia, man, I really feel for them. They're at the point of near desperation. So,
yep, I totally agree with you right there. And that's where my whole thing is right there. Oh my God. You know, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Where's your support groups and what? I mean, come on. Okay. All right. So we have things good where we're living because you're a chicken shit. I mean, think about this shit. Oh, I'm fine over here because there's nothing going on. You're a chicken shit. I'm sorry, but God. This has been part of my thing for quite a while. It's like, okay, so you're fine over here because no one's challenged you for what you're doing, but yet you're going to be fine. I mean, come on. People are getting fucking sentenced to death or whatever, and like you're going to sit over here and act like nothing's going on.
Yeah. No. Not nothing's going on.
Like you're fine. Oh my God, I'm good.
No,
and I'm going to sit here and say, want Hillary's breast on my fucking wall.
I don't think things are fine. There's a lot of things I wish were different, but I just think that we have pretty clear laws, and one of the laws is thou shalt not kill too. That's also in the 10 Commandments. So
well, that is, and
I would just.
I can understand. I totally understand that.
Yeah.
And I would like to grab some motherfuckers by the throat and not kill them. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't. Right now?
No.
Gosh damn. Thank you for listening to me. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Yeah, you're welcome, man.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You were the most generous and the best person I've known in my life.
Really?
I'm going to give you that right now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, buddy. I appreciate that.
I just want to tell you right now, you are an amazing person.
Well, so are you, dude.
That's what I'm telling you.
So are you, dude. And that's why we want you to be, free from any kind of incarceration, from doing something, that you might regret later. So I don't know. I know it's
I'm fine about a lot of shit. So let me just tell you right now. I know you were a great person, and I'm just like, oh fuck. There's nothing else right now. There's nothing. Let me just tell you. These people that are out there that are evil, holy shit, dude. We are in a weird world right now.
Yeah, we really are. Yeah.
And thank you for being the guy that you are. And let me just tell you, I'm over the shit. It's all good. Damn. And we're fine. We're fine, dude. Don't worry about nothing. So let me just say, all right. My thoughts with the stuff that freaked you out and all that, I'm still with her. I'm sitting here thinking about these certain people, and I want to hang some people on the wall. That's, well, no, don't worry about yourself. Don't worry about that. My thing is, they're going to come after us or whatever. And my thing is, these people need to be hung against the wall. That's all there is to it, And, damn, yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good, man. Well, I'm glad that the storm didn't. It did knock your power out, but at least your house is still standing. That's good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, did you see all the damage down south in those other states? From the tornadoes?
I bet it's bad.
Yeah, it's like a 250-mile wide path of devastation. It's unbelievable. They showed like aerial views from like a week ago, and then after the storm, and it's just unrecognizable. Just horrifying.
Seriously? Oh my God, no way.
Yeah. So, and these storms that are whipping up, you can see in the satellite imagery, they're coiling just like a hurricane. What the heck is happening? I think these people, these weather modification people, they're designing these inland hurricanes, these tornado spawning super cells. I think that's what they're doing. I don't know.
Oh wow.
That's my guess, because they want to. Who knows what they want to do? But anyway.
No idea. Anyway, damn, dude. No, I did not see that, and I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, Updog says tornadoes look like nuclear bombs. He said, Yeah, it did look like nuclear bombs went off. Just terrible, terrible, horrible.
Yeah.
Lots of death and destruction. Horrifying. So keep those people in your prayers, people, and the animals too. The people and the animals.
Well, let me just tell you, my 2 dogs are inside tonight, and the one big dog will not go downstairs. The little dog calls me everywhere now. Well, I might have told you. Bandit, his brother died, and now he can't do nothing without me. It's like, holy shit, you know?
Yep.
Whew, you know, and you know what? That's fine. Most people can figure that shit. You know, no big deal.
Dogs are kind of like toddlers, you know. They don't talk, but you got to take care of them. You got to like do everything for them because they're toddlers.
Yep.
Kind of like the dog is like a toddler.
So true, dude. So true.
Yeah.
It's a burden in a way, but yeah, it's a thing in a way. You know, oh my God, this poor little dog, his buddy died.
Oh no.
And so Monica and I got married in 2007, and we had these little dogs that were there before that. What year was it? I don't even know. I just want to hang Hiller up my wall. So, okay. So the rest of you guys can just laugh about this shit. You know, no worries. But poor little bandit. This little dog follows me up and down the steps now everywhere I go. I'm walking out the door, and I got this Chihuahua following me everywhere.
That's cute.
This poor little dog is sort of distraught.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, okay, who am I? I'm nobody, and then I'm gonna kill me on a wall or
Jeez.
or whatever. You know, I'm fucking with you again. Anyway, no, seriously, dude, these motherfuckers, I'm gonna knee them on the forehead. Anyway, Maxwell Smart knows what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here going, okay, fuck this shit. I have this total control of my life, and I'm fine. And I've got it all totally made. Aaron, thank you so much.
You're welcome,
You're
dude.
there.
You're welcome, dude.
But here's the thing. I will kill motherfuckers. And these people do not give a shit about what you and I want. I'm going to tell you that right now.
No, that's
we
very
are
evident.
in a situation where they could give a fuck less.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Dude, seriously, this is bad.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say, I'm so smart. This dude knows some shit. He does know some shit.
Oh yeah, he's really, 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 really smart. I mean, he's got several degrees. I bet you can't guess how many degrees I have.
I don't know, 2 degrees separation, Mike.
I have 90.
I was going to say some really bad shit, right?
I have 98.6 degrees.
Really?
And even more when I have a fever. Yeah.
All right. I was going to go with some really bad shit.
Okay.
There, so no worries.
All right.
I've got, yeah, no worries. But anyway, I really do. Like the other night, I really do respect Maxwell Smart. I said some shit, and let me just tell you, I really do respect Maxwell Smart. Let me just tell you that right now.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. I mean, it's his name.
Yeah,
that's his name.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, no, I'm over here in Iowa right now. And I got my firebox going and all that. I could kill No, no worries. We're going to be fine over here. I mean, come on. I can kill some fuckers over here. Ain't no big deal.
Well, we hope
there's
that
a lot of people. There's a lot of fuckers that need to be killed.
Well,
that's all I'm going to say.
We're not going to talk about that on this program, though, buddy. We really can't because we can get we can get like I can get like kicked off this platform for having having this kind of a dialogue. Having this kind of a dialogue, so I get a little worried about it.
Exactly. So you just tell me in code, because I know there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way that I feel. All right. Okay. We're fine.
Yeah.
Where are we going from here?
Well, I don't know. I'm still waiting for someone to call in, so we're waiting on someone else calling in, and a few more things I wanted to show on the program here, and getting ready. Also, I wanted to mention Friday is Peter Gattilla is going to be here Friday night, so be sure to come for that. Of course, Peter Gattilla is the author of Contact with Beings of Light. So here it is, Contact with Beings of Light by Peter Gattilla. It's the amazing true story of Dorothy Wilkinson Izat. So, and he's also a Bigfoot guy. So he's got a lot of Bigfoot stories. So very interesting fella. He also was featured in the movie Capturing the Light by Frank Longo, also about Dorothy Izat and her 30,000 feet of footage of alien craft, aliens on board their ship, everything. She's got it all. Sadly, she died a couple years ago. So we'll be talking about that on Friday.
I truly remember you talking about Dorothy Izat. I truly remember.
Yeah, it's that is a biblical, talk about biblical. That's a biblical encounter she's had with these people. Incredible. They told her that we need to stop blowing off these nuclear bombs because it affects other worlds that we're not aware of. So it affects more than just our world. And yeah, and these light things that would appear on her camera, these crazy light trails, like the lights are alive. She even took a picture of one of the pictures of those lights, and she got a light phenomena from taking a picture of those lights. So that's some crazy dimensionality there. Something's going on. Something profound and biblical, I think. Yeah. Just like what we're going through now.
I think it might be fucker trouble.
Yeah.
She probably knows some stuff. And there is a situation that's out there. And let me just tell you, I still want to have some Hillary tits on my wall.
Oh, jeez. Dude.
No, seriously.
Dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Think about this.
No.
All right. You have people out here that know some stuff that just want to like say, hey, we got this going on over here. And I've got the circle on my wall. You know what I'm saying? And all that. And that's what I'm saying. And you can go that way, big, or whatever. And holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just tell everybody out here, damn, you don't have to go that big. You don't. There's nothing here that has to say you got to go that big. I mean, come on. I mean, really. Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
You know, the whole community is out here going, hey, wait a minute, you know, I'm gonna like blow above. You know, even if you do, I mean, no big deal. You know, I'm just saying, damn. It's not that big of a deal, really.
Okay.
I mean, come on, think about it. So you got a blot on the wall, and you're looking at some circle or whatever. You know, I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. Yep.
There's nothing out there that says we are all that. I mean, come on. All right. So that's my whole point of me being mad and all that about a certain bus or whatever. Guys, come on. Don't be that mad, and don't just grab that one thing. You know. And if we do, we're fine. Just let's not just even worry about it. Because guess what?
What?
There's nothing out there other than what we all perceive. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
There's nothing other than that. Let's just not worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in a way, let's worry about it and let's just say, hey, that's the biggest shit ever or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, gosh damn, we are going to be fine as people in all that stuff. You know?
Of course.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll make it through this like we make it through everything. It's a bump in the road that we're going to be able to get over very easily. It might take some time and a lot of effort, but we'll get through it. We'll get through this thing.
Exactly. You're hitting it right on the head. And here's the thing. Look, we are very good people and all that. And we're there. We can just look at all this aspects and all that. And here's the thing. Oh my God. There's nothing else out there. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, we're great.
Well,
we're good. We got it, you know. Thank you.
Well,
and the poor people out there are like, oh my God. Look, yeah.
Well, when you say there's nothing out there, I just put up that picture of this space station or two spaceships that I found that was up there. So there is something out there that we don't know about. So, and we're uncovering it here on the Truth Quest, where the outrageous is contagious. We're just downrange of strange, and the paranormal is the new normal. So there you go. What is that, friends? Have you ever seen something like that?
Well, here's the thing.
Well, Mike.
You're totally right. You're totally right. Damn. This is so true. And all the friends out there, thank you. I mean, oh my God. You know, this is what makes everything feel hard. It's like, oh my God. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, this is shit.
Come on, man.
Here's the thing.
Come on, man. Hey, you're quoting you're quoting the resident. The resident.
Yes.
Space Force. Yeah, it could be Space Force. I don't know, James Rollback. We don't know what that is. It looks like a spaceship on top of a space station. That's what it looks like. But it's unlike anything that we've seen. So it's something that was in total darkness. We had to brighten it up to the point where the Earth got like a neon light. And that thing emerged. So what is it? Yeah, we don't know what it is. We're trying to get answers.
Exactly. And here's the thing. I fully support your view and all that. This is the dude over here. Yes. Thank you. So do not worry about any or all this. I mean, this is so cool. Hell yeah. You know, keep pushing and keep going on and with all this stuff. And guess what? This is all so cool. You know, I'm just going to sit here and say, oh my God, yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I'm just going to say this is cool. Plus, I can say some other shit, but I'm just going to say, yeah, this is really cool. And to me, to be lame and all that, yeah, hell yeah, this is cool. Anyway, Aaron, all your friends and all your people out there right now, holy shit, you've got a great following. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
Holy shit.
The best. The best.
Let me just say that anybody out there right now that says, okay, I'm just like this guy. No, you guys are way fucking cool. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling in again.
That's all there is to this whole situation. And guess what? Who fucking cares what's out there beyond anything at this point when we have people out here that just says, oh, guess what? I'm this guy. Let me tell you, I am with all these people. I'm with all these people. And when I all talk tough, I talk tough. And you've heard my tough talk.
Yeah.
Dude, doesn't quit. We are the guys. We're right here. Don't worry about it. Bullshit. You know.
All right. That's nice to know.
Fuck all that shit. Thank you for being my friend and all that.
You're welcome.
Come on.
You're welcome.
Screw this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Let's grab whatever we can right here. I don't know how it's going to happen or whatever, but I'm just saying, let's not worry about the stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good advice.
So, let me just say, here's the thing. Here's the big deal. All right. This is the thing. You can just imagine blah, 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 or whatever. Okay, this guy's going over here, whatever. But, here's the thing. I don't even know if we can even state how good this is. So, I'm going to, yeah. This can't even be stated. Let me just tell you, you're a great person and all that. Blah, blah, blah. So let me just, okay. We can't even, all right. We can't. The cool thing is, wait a minute, I hear my dogs running across the back. Right? Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's real cool. Anyway.
Well, yeah, why don't you leave us with one closing thought, and then because I'm worried about your energy, and I don't want you to be without your phone. And so give us your closing thought, what you want us to all think, and I hope you appreciate the rest of the show. We're not going to be on too much longer.
That totally makes sense right there. All right, so the big storm rolled through. Whoo, shit, you know.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. All right, so whatever. I'm still gonna have Hillary's bust on my wall, so whatever. All right. Anyway, yeah. We are going to prevail through this whole thing.
Yes. Yeah.
And we have very good people lined up. That's all there is to this. I mean, come on.
There you go.
Come on. I mean,
right.
Seriously, Aaron, do you really not think you're not going to be one of the chosen? I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. Anyway, no, we are very well going through a very good spot. You know, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
And all that.
It's good. And
yeah.
Thank you again for all your years of service as a fireman and as a scuba diver and all the wonderful things you do for the people in your area. And you're a true hero, and we really honor you and hope that hope the very best for you. That's what we're all hoping.
I really appreciate that, and I really don't feel like I deserve everything you just said. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's true for when anybody gets praised, they don't see it, because the hardest thing to see is yourself. That's the hardest thing to see. Other people can see it very clearly, but we have a hard time seeing ourselves.
Well, I appreciate that, and the whole thing is, oh my God, I appreciate you, and I appreciate everything. Oh my God,
I appreciate you too, buddy. All right, Updog said it too. Updog just said the best is yet to come. Yes, the best is yet to come. We have not been defeated, and we will be victorious. Yes. We will. Thanks for calling in, Mike. And
all right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And thanks for listening to me. Oh my God,
you're welcome.
You so much.
You're welcome, dude. Hang in there. Take care.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. We heard from our friend Mike, the fireman and scuba diver. So a real nice dude. He's very passionate, very frustrated. I don't blame him. Yes, what we're seeing on the screen here, if we have some new, I think we saw some new people in the audience. Hello, Just Josh. Red in the Valley. Everybody, Susan Big. This is something that I was looking through different screenshots. I took screenshots of these beautiful images taken from the International Space Station. And there was a picture of a little bit of the Earth and a bunch of black space with like apparatus of the space station all around it. Well, I thought, well, why can't I see any stars? Because there's black space there. So I increased the contrast or the exposure and the dark shadows, and a faint image appeared. I did it again, and this came out. And you can see the Earth is super, super bright down here. And above it is a part of the very close apparatus of the space station. But off in the distance, I don't know how far away. Oh my goodness, the wind is really picking up here. Oh my goodness. This is a high wind area, and oh my goodness, we're oh my goodness. I just put my storm window on too. But as I put the storm window on, I was noticing, you know, I haven't painted that window. It needed paint, and I think the wood is not so good anymore. So I don't know if this window is going to last. I hope that it does. Wow, that'll be interesting. But yeah. So yeah, this thing is sitting out there. Now, what is it? We don't know. I went through all the Chinese space station and spaceships, and these look like solar panels. This looks like some kind of a space ship. I haven't seen anything that looks like this, and it looks like it's on top of this very large rectangle object. So if you think about this part of the spaceship here and this part having people inside it, maybe it's 20 feet in diameter or more, maybe 50 feet in diameter. And then this would be just gigantic. So what is it? Is it a refueling station? Is Elon Musk doing some clandestine work for some rogue country in space, or for us? Is it Space Force? Is it part of the secret space program? Because there were no lights on it, and I think that they didn't want to be detected, and you really couldn't see it. You would have had to have did like I did and take a screenshot of a random picture and then adjust the brightness, which is not really the first thing people think to do. So it's a miraculous discovery, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is. And I sent these pictures out to some friends of mine who also have shows. Red Pill 78, he does a news program, and I haven't heard back from him. Yeah, this is a picture from the ISS, and it's zoomed up. It was a wide angle shot of the Earth, and quite a bit of the Earth was in the picture, but there was this black space too. Now the two bright dots you see look like stars. Those also were not visible in the original shot. So there you go. But I have not seen any rockets that look like that, or any spaceships that look like that. So it's something. Something is out there. It's definitely not nothing. You can see below it on top of the atmosphere a little bit of red and the colorations of the atmosphere. Those are kind of like artifacts of the photograph. But this thing is something solid. It's definitely a structured unit. So there you go. It's a mystery. It's a big, gigantic mystery. And proud to say that it came up here first, here at the Truth Quest, and it was my discovery because I was curious, and that's what curiosity will do. It'll lead you to discoveries, but they're not easy to find. I've only found one other anomalous object, and it's not as impressive as this. Yeah, suspicious observers is great, Kelly. That's right. Maybe a catamaran you lost this summer. Yeah, it could be up in space. There you go. It's a space station and a spaceship attached to it, I think. Don't you think? That's what I see. That's what I see. I see a space station. That's what it looks like. I'm going to try and find the shot of that, where that came from. I'll have to go back a ways here. I'll try to find what that looked like before I adjusted the screen. And you can go on the internet and find these ISS feeds. There's a couple channels doing it, and yeah, you can get some really interesting shots. I think this might be it right here. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, this is it, friends. Now you can see the discovery that I made. This is quite remarkable. Okay, so we'll stop that and go to this. So, like I said, when I saw this, I took a screenshot because it was the first shot on the ISS footage that showed a good part of the globe there and a large area of space. And I was thinking, well, why can't I see any stars, right? So you can't really see much on this. But then when I went like this, okay, I'm going to, oh boy, that storm is really coming up here. So I take the exposure here, bring it all the way up. Okay, you can see it kind of coming through here. All right, see that? And now I'll do the shadows, the dark shadows, and bingo. You see that? Look at that. It's off in the distance. Okay, it's not part of this because it would be much brighter if it was attached to that. It's far, far away. It might be even way past the Earth, way back there. Because it looks like it's getting light from the side of the Earth, not the top. The underside isn't getting lit up. So it's far away, I believe. Otherwise, you'd just be able to see it better than that. But so that's what I did. Because as you see, you cannot see anything out here. I couldn't see anything. So that's where that amazing discovery came from. So there you go. And there you have it, right from the horse's mouth. Right from the horse's mouth. How do you like that? Let's go and see what they say over here. China space junk could be. Okay, that's an interesting name. I gotta go back and look at that. America's rights. Okay, America's rights. There you go. Welcome to the program. Yeah, so there it is, friends. It's quite something else, I must say. Very proud of this, and I've been talking about it for the last couple episodes, but I mean, it's a discovery, right? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Now, here is that image. Where is it? Here it is. And this is in black and white, okay? So I removed the color so it wouldn't be bogged down by the color. But it really does, I mean, this looks like your typical rocket. The only thing that's different is this pointy part. All the other space stations have these bulky things like this and another bulky thing attached to it and another bulky thing. This is very streamlined. And the wings to me look like solar panels. They look wavy, kind of like the Soviet ones, and some of ours are wavy like that, so they can catch the sun at different angles. And this, but down here is large. It's very large. It's huge. And you don't know how far back it goes. It could be like a Walmart or something, and you're just seeing the side of it. Because it does seem to go off a bit. I don't know. Then there's these things. What are these? I don't know what these are. Are they stars? Could be. Are they little ships going back and forth from here? Could be. It's just impossible to know. And that's why we want full disclosure, so we can find out, right, friends? Yeah, there are satellites that have weapons on them. Oh, so you think it might be a launching area to launch a weapon from? That could be. You know, the Chinese have a hyper spaceship now that can go up into orbit and just park there and then come back down anytime it wants. So yeah. Like that was a Silverhawk shuttle. There you go. The Silverhawks rocked. Yes. Silverhawks. Yeah. Great line of action figures. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I was surprised to wake up to this treat at midnight. Well, you're welcome, America's Rights. You're very welcome. Yeah, we have the right to know what's up there too. We need to know. Now we have photographic evidence of this, so what the heck? We need to know. We need to know what this thing is. And all the other things up there. I found another one too. It's not quite as impressive. It's at an angle. It's more like what you would see normal space stations or normal space outfits putting up there. But again, it's in the darkness. So why would it be in the darkness? I would think that some of these satellites would have lights on them. The ISS frequently is lit up quite brightly by its own lighting. Yeah. Kelly Cummings, always debris and ice particles. And yes, the Chinese stay stationary in one spot. Yeah. Starlink Command Center, could be. We don't know what it is. And that's why we want full disclosure. None of this limited hangout stuff. We want to know the truth. We want to know the truth, friends, don't we? Yes, we do. We certainly do. Well, it sure was nice to hear from Mike again. Elon delivered several secret payloads. Yeah. You have to think that they're probably sending something to Mars now as a test, right? Without telling people, in case if it's not, working, then it won't be an embarrassment to them. Bezos, because it's phallic. Well, Bezos has like a big bump on the top of it, so that doesn't have the big bump. You know? Oh, interesting. Austin Morris, the panels at the bottom look like they had been stacked parallel and just slid apart like playing cards. That's interesting. So it could be an expanding, like a telescoping feature. Maybe it can enlarge itself when needed. Possibility. Yeah, it does look a little wonky. Like it's not completely straight. It's like maybe going off at a slight angle. I don't know. Or it could be massive. We might be just seeing the side of it. It might go, you know, it might be deeper, you know. What I'm going to do, friends, is I'm going to take this picture and I'm going to put it into my program and I'm going to trace it and try to get a clearer image of what it might be. And I might take a couple liberties and to see if we can't suss out a little bit more detail by doing that. That will be interesting to do. And maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe we will figure it out, friends. Any suggestions on who we can ask? Do we want to ask NASA? I mean, I feel like if we ask them, they might censor their footage more. But I don't know. We found it, so I guess they got to deal with it. All Mason work. We know very little about anything. Yes. Yeah, interesting. The Masons, you know, they pass on this knowledge. That's why they can build these amazing buildings. You know, some people say some of that knowledge was passed on from Atlanteans. I don't know. I don't know much about that. I've only heard a little bit. So there you go. We sent the book out to the winner last on Monday, so that book has been sent out. So yeah, we'll be doing some more giveaways in the future. We'll be doing that. Yes, we will. So I want to thank everyone in the past who has super chatted, because it's the super chats that fund the giveaways. So the more super chats I get, the more giveaways I can do. It's kind of a reciprocal thing. It's a give and give. So there you go. That's what it is. All right. So I'm so glad that everyone's having a good time in the chat. A Tesla Roadster. Yeah, Updog, I heard that Tesla Roadster really wasn't put into space. It was just their studio. Also, that's why that mouse was running around that engine. That was probably not really generating any heat either. But it was all done in the studio. So I wonder how much of that stuff is just smoke and mirrors and not real, that Elon Musk stuff. You know, I got a suggestion for Elon Musk, and I can't believe he hasn't thought of it yet. But he should just market Elon Musk like a cologne, like a Musk cologne. Elon Musk. Hey, there you go. He could probably make a lot of money and buy another rocket or something, whatever he wants to do. Right? There you go. Thank you very much, Peggy Dancer. She says Nikola Tesla would know, but I'm thinking this was meant to be a secret. Great find, Aaron. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, it was definitely meant to be a secret because it was in total darkness. I'm really, really surprised that I was able to get that crisp of an image of something that really wasn't meant to be seen. So yeah. The Mighty Mouse video. Yeah. And don't forget to check out tomorrow night on 1 Foot in 5D. Our friends over there, Alara and Foil, They're going to be, oh, and Alara is going to be featured in a movie coming up. I saw the trailer for it. Gosh, what's it called? Let me see if I can. What is it called? Gosh, it has Tyler from Secure Team. He's in it. It's about the TR-3B, all the different sightings. And Alara has an amazing footage that she caught after an event she was at, and there was a TR-3B or something that looks like a TR-3B, very much like one, even a structured craft, not just the lights. So very phenomenal. So go check that out, and check out 1 Foot and 5D tomorrow night. It's going to be airing. So watch out for that. That's pretty interesting. Very interesting indeed, I would say. Yeah. And in the meantime, I keep scouring through these photographs or these screenshots I take of the ISS footage, trying to find more stuff. Oh yeah. Question is to ask is why is Elon digging holes in the ground? Preparing for something? Yeah, could be. Could be. Yeah. Yeah, you know, that thing that ship is on, it could be a TR-3B, huh? The side of it. Interesting. Tyler's Insomniacs. Yeah, he's got a great channel. He's got a new video out too, covers some very interesting things. So go check him out. He rocks. He really does. He's back into it now. We're glad to see him back. So hopefully he'll be around for a long time, pumping out the videos. I love watching those videos. He's really got a good thing going there. Underground bunkers, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about the idea of going underground because it could collapse, right? Then you're trapped under all that dirt and rock. So, yeah, I don't know. It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other, right? Yeah, I don't know. So that's the big discovery, friends. And we're keeping looking for more. We're always looking for more. We're always looking for more. Yes, yes. Tyler sounds like he's 10. Yeah, he's got a great voice. I think he's got a perfect voice for the kind of videos he does. Very curious, very matter of fact. Yeah, Tunnel, America's Right says, Tunnels, he has a boring company. Odd for a space kid. Yeah, well, he has a boring company and he has an exciting company. Right. There you go. Boring and exciting at the same time. Well, according to William Tompkins, we sent one of those boring machines to the moon decades ago to establish an underground base on the moon. How do you like that? They sent him up in these giant Nova rockets that they built. Huge, chunky, huge rockets that they built. Part of the Apollo program that we weren't told about. The top secret part we weren't told about. Yes, Epstein's Island had bunkers underground too, yes. And they had an underground submarine docking area. And Joe Biden has an island near Epstein's Island. It also has a submarine port. So there you go, friends. He's just like all of them. Terrible. Gentlemen Be Seated was a Heinlein story about tunnel diggers on the moon. Oh, interesting. Well, they must have kind of, some inspiration from that and decided to go ahead and do it because William Tompkins drew all the plans for these rockets, these Nova rockets, and the rockets that brought us to the moon. He designed all that stuff. Well, yeah. Well, the Bidens always put their property in his brother's name, or it's always in the family though. And so Joe Biden's name might not be on it, but he is the guy. He's the big guy. That's what they call him. Disney. Oh my goodness. Boy, the wind is really, really kicking up here, friends. And this is an area where it gets extremely windy. Think Dune, yeah. There you go. There we go. All right, friends. Well, you know what, friends? Oh, Just Josh says there's a spot in Michigan I watched TR3B getting loaded. Oh, really? Did you get some pictures of it, Just Josh? Kelly Cummings said, wait for the pole flip. It isn't all games. They're trying to prep for one thing or another. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And all the deep underground military bases they have a lot of room down there for select elites, whatever. But might not work. Could cave in. That's what I keep thinking. Why would you go underground? It might cave in. It just might cave in. Yeah. Why don't you call in, Just Josh? Tell us about it. Do you have pictures? Hey, talk to you later, Up Dog. Glad you could come along. Okay. Asteroid impact is our final fate. Happened in the past, will so again. That's inevitable. They're flying around. They're going to hit some planet sometime, huh? DUMBs, yes. Deep underground military bases. It's not a conspiracy. It's true. They're all connected by underground tramways. I just heard the dogs outside, but they're inside. Now I'm getting, my interest is peaking. I wonder is the door open downstairs? I might need to go check that, friends. I might need to go check that. The Bible says they will run for cover of the mountains, for the cover of the mountains. Okay. So the mountains will protect them. Mountains can crumble too. I heard a story about a guy. He was working in a tunnel, doing tile work in a tunnel under a river. I believe it's on the East Coast, maybe New Jersey or New York or something. And he went down there in the morning and worked full 8-hour shift. He came back up and it was still morning of the same day. Like something about running water, moving water, I think can affect time. It's just a theory I have. I think certain electrically charged waters or certain kinds of deposits that the waters are in and running, I think it can do something with time. That's just a theory. You know, a lot of the pyramids were built over underwater rivers to access that power. Something. There you go. Well, friends, I think I'm going to need to go and batten down the hatches a little bit here and go check on the pooches to make sure they're in the house. I want to remind everybody that Friday is going to be our big show with Peter Gattila. Yes, he is the author of this book, Contact with Beings of Light, The Amazing True Story of Dorothy Wilkinson Izat. Peter Gattila. Oh, there's his name. Look him up. He's got some books about Bigfoot as well. We'll be talking about all that fun stuff. And he also was in the movie Capturing the Light by Frank Longo, which is right here. And he's really good in it. He is a very interesting part of the movie, great part of the movie, and adds a lot of color to the movie. It's a great movie. I highly recommend it. It was made by Frank Longo. I did interview him years ago. However, that interview is lost. I'll have to have him on again. No, Andy has not been on lately. He's still in his hiatus. He's working on his book, his 300 chapter book that he keeps adding to. Might be more than 300 chapters by now. We don't know. But 300 chapters, that's going to take me a long time to get through. So as soon as he's done with it, then I'll have to read it. And it's going to take a long time. It's a big, big, big book. Thank you, Dark Brain. Thank you. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You've been fantastic. Remember, here at the Truth Quest, thank you. You're all the best Truth Questers in the world. Thank you, Truth Questers. Because here at the Truth Quest, we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is the new normal. And thank you to everyone who came by to listen, shared the program, shared it out to your friends and enemies. We always like that. Also, I want to thank all of our new subscribers. We've got a bunch of new subscribers, so thank you for coming on board. We're going to do lots of exciting things in the future, so stick around. Look back in our archives. We've got lots of interviews that we've done, timeless interviews. Corey Good, Andrew Bashago, lots of big movers and shakers, and some people who have never been interviewed before. First-time interviews, we got those too. So we've got well-known people and ordinary, everyday people like you and me, because we're all part of disclosure. Everybody's got a story, and I know you do too. And we're looking forward to next time when we can hear from you, the listeners, and the subscribers. So call in next time with your story. We'd love to hear from you. And Friday, remember, Peter Gattila. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we got the thing going on. Thank you very much, and peace in.